What's happening?
I don't know. What have you created?
Oh, now we're firing at each other, yeah.
Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. About a week ago, CH released a new version of the US Modern Assets Pack in DCS, and it included updates to existing ships and new ships. And we subsequently did this battle, the new Constellation US Frigate versus the equivalent Chinese frigate, and it was a blast. But we need to do another battle, including the new updates to the American cruisers and destroyers, and so that's what we're doing today. Hello, CH.
Hello.
Today's battle is Chinese 1. It's a really big battle, and a really important battle as well, viewers. 1. Type 054B frigate. 2. Type 052D destroyers. And 2. Type 055 destroyers. 100 miles away, the Americans. 1. Brand new Constellation Frigate. 2. Arleigh Burke Flight 3 destroyers. And 2 Ticonderoga CMP cruisers. We need to quickly blast over the vessel details so we understand what we're looking at. First, Arleigh Burke Flight 3. CH, you've made some changes to this. Let me quickly go over the weapons. So, SM2MR, Block 3C, 42 of them. SM6, Block 1A, 16 of them. SM3, Block 2A, 6 of them. TLAM, anti-ship Tomahawks, 24 of them, that's new. ESSM Block 2, 32 of them. That's quite an arsenal. Any comments about the changes that you've made since the last time we looked at this?
Pretty similar to when we discussed with the Constellation. These are the latest and greatest weapons, so they are active radar seekers. And as you mentioned with the TLAM, it's the combined, it's both the 5 and the 5A, which is the anti-ship version.
Constellation we looked at last time, but just so you know, 6 SM6, 8 SM6, 16 SM2, 16 ESSM, 21 RIM 116, and 4 non-anti-ship Tomahawk 5s. Ticonderoga CMP, the modernised version of the Ticonderoga Cruiser, and what a beast it is. SM2, we have 64, SM6, 16, SM3, 10, TLAM, Block 5. Oh, they don't have the anti-ship. Do they have the anti-ship Tomahawks in this?
No, because they have the Harpoons.
Right, Harpoons. Understood. ESSM, 32, and Harpoon is their anti-shipper today, 8. Interesting. I assumed it came also with the Block 5A Tomahawks. Okay, otherwise, anything else about this?
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen any information that, because remember that the Ticonderogas, even these slightly upgraded versions with the newer weapons are being decommissioned. I mean, it's a different class now from the Flight 3s or the Burke, which is the main going forward.
We'll quickly blast over the Chinese. The 055, the massive destroyer pseudo cruiser. SAMs, HHQ-10, 24. HHQ-9B, long-range SAMs, 72. That's amazing. Land Attack Cruise Missile 16 won't be used today. YJ-18, Supersonic Anti-Ship Missiles 16. YJ-21, Hypersonic Anti-Ship Missiles 8. And a giant Sea Whiz. 052D Destroyer, we have HHQ-10, 24, 9B, 40. 8 cruise missiles and 16 supersonic anti-ship missiles and Sea Whiz. And the frigate 054B, we have HHQ 1024, 32 HHQ 16FE, YJ12 supersonic anti-ship missiles 8. CH, as I press the go button, I have absolutely no idea who's going to win this, but can you give me a prediction and a reason for it, please?
I think it's mostly a matter if the US side will survive the volley of YJ21s. Because we never know with these missions how they will play out, and if they will survive it, so that they have the ships that can fire all their anti-ships, it might go well. But it's always, you never know with these super fast missiles.
Roger, CH, and that's because there's so many variables here. You literally never know what's going to happen, and every time you do it, you're going to get different results. I mean, relatively similar results, but different each time. Right, so red firing 6 anti-ship missiles cost $60 million. You can see all of the stats at the top right, viewers, and it's in small format today because so much is going to happen. Blue have fired 12 anti-ship missiles and 5 SAMs. Now, why 5 SAMs come out? Let's just set the map up quickly. Pip, 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 pip. We can see it's because China have fired their hypersonic YJ-21s, which will reach about Mark 10. And they're on their way, so they need to be taken down.
And we have the SM3s on their way to counter.
Roger, so they're firing layers, viewers. SM3 first, and SM6 and SM2, then ESSM, and then Sea Whiz.
Yeah.
This is the SM3.
Yeah, and it's pretty interesting to see how many types of missiles that goes into this match right now. I mean, on the US side, we have 3 different kind of anti-ship missiles and all the different SAMs, and it's pretty much the same on the China side.
Roger. Yeah, layered defense. Always layered defense in any modern system, viewers. They're getting taken out.
And having different kind of anti-ship missiles should also be an advantage, I think, because they can't be countered the same way. So we have the NSMs, we have MSDs, and we have the old Harpoons on the US side here.
Roger, absolutely. Right, this one's getting dangerously close. I'm worried. You're 10 miles away now.
Yeah, let's see the layers.
5. Right, ESSM, last ditch.
The last layer is the M2 guy.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness gracious me. That was a mile.
The guy with the machine gun was really fast.
This always gives me the willies, viewers. You never know if one's going to get through.
Especially that view when you see the ships getting closer.
I'm going to pause it just for a second. Interesting talking points, viewers. You see a lot of SM3s missing. Why is that? It's because they're rated for much longer range intercepts. We're fighting close here at 100 miles. So SM3 becomes kind of ineffective at 100 miles. It's SM6, SM2 territory, ESSM. Why don't we do further away? That causes other problems, viewers. 100 miles is a happy medium. Also, just to put some other viewer comments, we've put these ships tight together here. It seems to enrage some of you viewers who say that they would be much more spread out. And yes, they absolutely would be much more spread out, and we can put the more spread out viewers, the groups, but it makes no difference at all. We've done several tests for it, so if we spread them out 10 miles between ships, we get the same result as if they're 10 meters between ships, and it's easier for me to film if I keep them like this, and so we're not going to lose any tactical benefit. Then I just keep them like this, viewers. That's it, go.
And it's much more visually pleasing to see all the missiles being fired.
It's half the battle, because when you spread them out realistically, you never see anything because they're all over the horizon. So it's like, okay, what's my job? I can't film anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Chinese, 37 anti-ship missiles out. America, 22 anti-ship missiles out and 63 SAMs fired of various layers. Mainly SM2 and ESSM are making the interceptions today at these ranges, which is probably fairly realistic, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a range of the upgraded version, 260 nautical miles.
Right, yeah.
This is the Block 1A. I have upgraded the latest versions for most of these missiles.
I'm focusing on the hypersonics at the moment, viewers, because that's all that matters at the moment.
Yeah.
The supersonics and the stealth missiles are just not that important at this stage of the battle.
Yeah, I mean, if just a couple of these gets through and take out a cruiser and destroyer, it's a completely different game after that.
Yeah. 51 Chinese anti-ship missiles out, and China always do this, viewers. In DCS, they always fire the missiles to salvo them off first. This is just how they operate.
Yeah, they have a turbo button for launching.
Yeah. Right. Intercepting with moderate ease now. Less of them coming through.
Yeah.
Right, don't let the last one. Don't let the last one get through. Why would you do that? Oh, that's it. Hypersonic's gone. Oh, they got within what, a few hundred feet there, viewers. That's always worrying. Right. 60 anti-ship missiles out by China. They're now moving on to the next line of offense, which is the YJ-18s, supersonic, throttleable up to nearly Mark 3. They're being intercepted with relative ease by the SM2s and SM6s that you can see diving down on them, literally straight down on them.
Yeah.
Amazing interception. And the American missiles are starting to come in now. First, we've got a naval strike missile from the frigate Constellation. Sorry if I forgot to talk about that earlier on. These are low observability subsonic missiles, and the Tomahawk 5A, if we can find one. Why have America not fired very many? It's just their doctrine. They like to send salvos of 20 out, wait for the result, send 20 out, wait for the result. Just different to China. And I don't actually know why it does it in DCS like that. I'm guessing you don't know either. It's out of our control, obviously, CH.
Yeah, actually, I think it's hard to tell. It has its own life, but that's also something that's good, I think.
Yeah, because we can't predict
what will
it.
happen.
Yeah. 74 anti-ship Chinese missiles out, 22 American out, 140 SAMs out.
Yeah, but one thing you should remember is that because they are much faster and they get blown up, they will have the same amount always in the air. So they will actually go through them a lot quicker because they will be destroyed a lot quicker.
Yeah, fair point. So many anti-ship missiles coming out, but they'd rather be safe than sorry. And they've got, as you saw in the settings, viewers, they've got so many of these things.
Yeah.
And so they might as well use them. Let's have a quick look at the Chinese. I haven't been so busy, I haven't had a look, but here they are. They've now used most, I would say, of their anti-ship missiles, and they've not hit. It's a hit or miss, viewers. It's a flip of a coin whether they hit or not, and they've not hit today. And so that will keep my American viewers happy, which is nice. It's time for the naval strike missiles. They'll only be spotted at the last minute, viewers, because they're stealth missiles, similar to America's La Razum missile. They'll be spotted probably not by the radar, but by the electro-optical sensors on board and the IR sensors. That's probably what's happened now.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I have updated with the latest changes here. Both the ranges and sensitivity of all the radars. For example, the 054B has a much smaller radar than the 55, for example.
Yeah.
So some of them will detect it earlier than others and so on. And really made a difference on the frigates, smaller ones. So they will mostly use the CWIS because they can't see and have the time to launch a missile, while the larger ones will actually, like the 55 and the 52, will actually be able to launch missiles because they can see them in time.
One complaint you guys had, viewers, I noted, was that the naval strike missile doesn't do wiggly curves and evasion maneuvers at its terminal phase. I wish we could. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to make them do wiggly curves at the end, and yes, I'm sure that would help, but there's only so much CH can do, I'm afraid.
Yeah, exactly. I would really like to be able to do snake maneuvers, but I have actually added the final jump maneuver now because it needs some sort of maneuvers. So that's been added since the last time.
Roger. Note that the Tomahawks are getting spotted much further out, viewers. They can be seen probably by radar at whatever that is. 30 miles or something.
Because of how they are shaped.
Yep. Wow. Doing all right.
Yeah, pretty good. You want to see some CWIS?
No.
Okay, not now.
I'm not going to see any CWIS. And the Americans have churned away. Oh, look, we see some YJ-12s. Mark 4 missiles.
4B,
unfortunately, viewers, there's a very good chance that you won't see any ships sunk today. The best fights are the frigate fights, viewers, because the frigates can't defend themselves very well. When you start putting cruisers in on both sides, there's such good defence that often you can't actually get through their defence. And you may see that today, I'm afraid. But that means it's probably how it would be in real life. Right, we're going to intercept these last two here, and then we can speed forward time to the next salvo. Bomb. Easy. So let's see where we are. China have fired 88 anti-ship missiles. That's all of their anti-ship missiles. They fired 42 SAMs. America has fired 37 anti-ship missiles and 170 SAMs, which is hardly any compared to what they've got. Now, how well can China do against this next batch? Good news is they're sending the naval strike and the MSTs out pretty much together.
These missiles you saw now are going for the MSTs.
Yeah, you can tell by the arc, the trajectory.
Yeah. Woo. Because they haven't seen the NSMs yet, so that's pretty cool. But it's still the thing, when you have a lot of ships, it really increases their total capability. I mean, compared to just one or two. When you have 3 or 4 of them, it's pretty hard to get through.
Yeah, right, because everyone's covering everyone.
Yeah.
As we said at the beginning, it doesn't really make much difference if they're super spread out, viewers, other than the CWIS coverage, which isn't too tactically important.
Yeah, and I really like to hit each other with the CWIS anyway.
That's always great fun for me and CH to watch. Virtual sailors being smashed by their own friggin' CWIS. So we've got to that point, as we do with these big battles with the big cruisers and destroyers, it's going to be a game of attrition. Now, how many anti-ship missiles does America have? Oh, and I'll say...
Harpoons!
Harpoons! Ladies and gentlemen, the late 1970s called. They want their freaking old shitty missiles back. You watch, these will be the killer missiles now.
Yeah, and the slowest ones of the bunch also. This will take some time.
Yeah, and don't worry, if you want blood today, viewers, I will give you blood. If it is a draw, then we'll just move them into dogfight, gunfight range and force someone to shoot someone. So don't worry too much about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have seen in some of the war games where almost the whole fight is over, then the harpoons arrive. They'll always be traveling.
Yeah. Well, you never know. We might still run trying to wrap Sam's. It's.
And let's see how. Almost the taxpayer money here is almost a double on the US side so far. Yeah.
$500 million cost to China, just under, or 0.9 billion with a Bravo to America. They've just fired more missiles, viewers. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And the gear's a bit more expensive.
But it's pretty interesting. You can see that hardly any ESSMs fired, so you didn't really penetrate that deep into the defenses.
It's interesting, actually. So those were SM2s doing those quick shots.
Yeah.
That's quite impressive.
And we can see also here that we have pretty few HU-10s fired, so we know that we haven't gone that close yet.
We're going to take them out pretty easily, I imagine. MSTs, yeah. Up, down.
And the harpoons are easy targets, yeah.
Alright, let's keep going. Next salvo.
Too bad we can't have them fire everything that's left.
Yeah, that would be a beautiful function to have, wouldn't it?
Yeah, one button, press it, Send it.
Send it. 055 viewers, 052, and 054. And the 055 is officially a destroyer, but me and CH classify it as a cruiser because it's cruiser weight and it's cruiser firepower, hence why they're going up against Ticos. We are 30 minutes in already. Wow.
This looks like the last batch because it's only harpoons.
Oh, could be. Yeah, it may just be that everyone's out, viewers. I was going to say the primary purpose of a cruiser and a destroyer really is to defend carriers and other shipping. It's not to blow other ships up. So.
Sorry, they're firing the HU-16 now. So okay, I know they went back to 9. I was thinking they may be running low, but
I can see by the numbers. I can see by the numbers. Then they're not out.
Yeah. It was just the 54 that wanted some action.
Wanted to justify his paycheck, which is quite a big paycheck.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, viewers. I guess kind of sort of knew that was going to happen. They're just so good at defending themselves. Stand by for dogfight mode. All right, viewers. You want blood and you want 2 men to walk into Thunderdome and 1 man to walk out, and that's what you're going to get. What you're going to get is an old school Galleon fight. And who doesn't love a Galleon fight? And you say we don't do realism, viewers. Oh, I told you.
It's so much quicker than the big guns.
Yeah, it's just...
Oh, they're going for the missiles.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, what's happening?
I don't know. What have you created?
Oh, now they're firing at each other, yeah. And the missiles going everywhere.
Yeah. And it keeps on going.
Yeah.
Missiles shooting missiles, guns shooting missiles, missiles shooting guns.
Everyone down? Yeah, everyone is on fire, or?
3 Chinese ships down, only 2 American ships down. God view. This is what God gets to see, viewers. And demonetized.
4 Chinese down.
4 Chinese down, 3 Americans down. Come on, Blues! Come on, Blues!
4 each.
4 each! Oh no!
Check the money.
We just lost. Oh no! America just lost!
Yeah,
that's
12.
my Patreon's gonna tank. Oh look, there's YJ-21s have just come down from space. And then they're still coming down.
The closest hypersonic missile shot ever. Right up and right down.
Still coming in. They sent them out at the beginning of the battle, viewers. They went up to 100,000 feet and they're just coming back out of space now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious me. What an ending that was. I can only apologise, viewers, but China won that fair and square and they worked for it. They really worked for it. Who survived?
It was 152, I think.
It was one. Wow, of all the people to survive, that guy survived. Right. If you absolutely, viewers, have to do long-range fight, don't take American or Chinese by the looks of things. If you absolutely want to do a Galleon fight, and I don't see why you wouldn't, because the fun involved is immense, go Chinese. Oh, that hurt to say that. Anything from CH?
Nope.
Bye.